Hello there. No, this is still the apartment. I'm just testing out a really weird angle. Did I make you dizzy there? Sorry.
It's Jeff and Sammy, together they're jammy. Jeff and Sammy, oh my god, Jeff and Sammy!
My name is Jeff.
Just wanted to try something new. I said screw it, I want to try something new. Good afternoon, everyone. I actually did get up early this morning with Sammy when she went to work. I stayed up for a little bit, ate some breakfast. I decided I was too tired. I had to go back to sleep. I really didn't want to. I wanted to fight to sleep all day, but I'm kind of glad I took a nap. Now it's almost 3 o'clock and I still need to eat though. That's gonna put a damper on things, and I should have just gone ahead and ate an hour ago. I'm gonna regret that in a little bit here, but wanted to get more videos done. This is what happens when I sleep too late. Even though I did get up early, I took a nap, and just even 2 hours out of the day, even though I do feel better with that from that nap, I actually feel better. I'm not tired, anxious still for sure, but not tired anymore. That messed me up. That, and now an extra hour out of the day to do videos. That's 3 hours out of the day. 2 hours napping, 1 hour to do videos. I got the vlog ready to go live for today. It's got to render still. I decided to skip rendering and film the reaction quick. And I'm going to edit that and then get the vlog done, but everything will be done by this evening. You'll see that already, but this is already on filming for tomorrow's vlog again. No current day. No current day. No more current day. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. Adds to my stress. I'm sick of doing things last freaking minute. Even though it's kind of part of my personality, I wing things. I have a particular plan in my head for what to do for myself, but life itself, sometimes it's just spontaneous. I try so hard not to do things last minute, sometimes it just happens and it's very aggravating. It's catch-22. But anyways, here, let's go back up here. Hope you guys are actually having a good day so far, and if not, hope we can bring some sort of positive light to your day. Because guys, whatever's going on for you, whatever it may be, just remember that you are not alone. You are never alone. You're a warrior. You're a soldier. Stay strong. We believe in you. And if you need it, the comments are there for you to vent, or you can DM me personally on my socials. But you do got this. Bro fist. High five. You got this, guys. I know it's easier said than done, but you got this. Try and stay with us. Don't actually know if you can hear that in the background. It's kind of distracting me a little bit, but I'm pushing through. I got this. I can still hear the song as my laptop records it. But yeah, nothing going on so far today. I've given you the gist already. Boring, 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 except for making videos, but boring. No more storms right now. It's just been overcast and rainy. Still wish it would start again, damn it. Nothing too bad, but enough to be exciting. Careful what you wish for. I've said this the last 3 days in a row, geez. I cut out a huge chunk of the video yesterday, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I tried to vent, I did, and no. I ended up talking for 20 minutes. I swear I can vent about my anxiety. I wanna go all in one of these days with you guys. I just tell you pretty much, there's some things I really just don't want to talk about. It's hard to, when I say go all in, I mean go all in, but I don't want to give up too much private information, you know? I want to be relatable, but I also don't want to put genuine private things out there either, so it's hard. But I want to relate to you guys, and I'm not going to lie. Generally speaking, at this very particular moment, especially talking to you guys, I feel at peace. I really do. I'm not totally at peace. Like, this is kind of me because I want to eat. I got to get these videos done. That's a task. I got to get it done. I'm nervous. I'm not going to say that I'm not there. I'm definitely not there. I'm nervous, but I'm not panic attack level. But I definitely had a panic, not a full-fledged palpitation, but a panic attack last night for sure. I've been still on edge. Not quite as I was before. I've got to stay on. I got to stay calm though. Look, for those of you that don't know, if you've been following lately, you know that I broke out in hives recently. This is so much better than it was. Same with this arm. See, it was kind of more like what's on top there, but those are scars now. But it was all the way up and down my elbow there. So bad. I broke out in hives just from stress. I'm doing the very best that I can to kind of contain it, but I know I also can't let it bottle up either. I need to get it out. I'm just stressed about life, you know, it's stressed about life itself. I know I have mental, neurological challenges that I'm trying to fight through to work and everything. Besides my stomach, I'm trying to work through a bunch of different problems, and nobody's really blaming me or anything. It just, it sucks because life is still life. There's always going to be shit out there that just keeps trying to knock you down, or maybe brings you down in some other way. You know, whether it's just thinking about how evil people are, it just makes you sad, or if somebody actually kind of attacks you personally, or, you know, just being around it, whatever. There's a lot of crap out there, or even, like I said, just trying to get work and pay the bills or whatever. Like, just life is life, and it's just been harder for me to deal with things. And of course, I can't put it all on me. Sammy's been stressed out too, both trying to help me and just with her own stuff, and I feel bad for that. And I'm not trying to put it all on me or put all my problems onto her. I'm not trying to do any of that, but just life is still life. Nobody's denying that I have problems, but at the same time, everybody's got their own stuff too. So I don't know where that was going. I don't want you guys to worry too much. And I appreciate the concern. Like, I've seen your comments. Doing the best that I can to push through as always. I'm definitely stressed out about things, and I'm trying not to. It's there, but I'm actively trying not to, so that I don't make my own physical health worse. Here, transition to current day. Well, not a fully current day vlog. I did start yesterday, but yeah, here we are. Just after 1 in the afternoon on a Friday afternoon. It's Friday, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to entertain, and I don't think it's working. Okay, I actually realized that I don't have the best lighting in here right now, but I kind of like this bad. But there's not a lot of bright lights going on right now. I don't have this supreme lighting, but I like this just kind of low-key, dark blue kind of. I mean, I know that the microwave light is blue and the TV is blue, and we actually have, I have these lights on right now, and it kind of actually illuminates the room a little bit. Sammy's guitar there. But otherwise, room is generally dark. I like dark, I'm sorry. I don't even need a whole lot of light to eat. Like, as long as I can generally see the food, like, I don't need big spotlight on my food, you know. Some people, Sammy is one of them. I'll go ahead and throw her under the bus. She gets after me when she wants to eat. She likes all the lights on. I don't. She'll settle sometimes for just one light. I mean, not that I hate total light, and obviously when we're cleaning, I'll do that. For certain circumstances, I will put on the big light, and Sammy just likes one light in general. Like, it doesn't even have to be all the lights. She just likes light. And in her way, she'll be like, I want to see. I'm like, you can. She even acknowledged last night when she went to bed, just the little lighting that we had in here, she could still see around the room. Whether it was the light from the apartment complex from outside, or the light from the router underneath here. Like, there was just enough light to actually see around the room last night. She's like, I can see. But yeah, she'll say that she wants more light for her. Even this lighting right here is good, and like, this is generally what the room actually looks like. And I prefer this. Am I weird for that? Maybe. That's not even a trick question. You can answer if you want to. Like, yeah, that's weird, dude. Get some more light in there. I prefer dark. Don't ask me why. It really wouldn't be the end of the world to have the light on for a little bit, but if I could go all day like this, I would. All day for days. This is my natural. I like dark. A lot of you are going to be like, that's another reason you're depressed, because you don't put on the lights. You live in a dark hole. Oh, maybe. Not going to lie to you. It's a possibility. Random thing to get on to, but I had to address that. That's funny. And no, I'm not mad at Sammy for that. She likes light. She likes light. I deal with it when we watch TV together. Even to have one. Sometimes she likes the dark too, but most of the time she actually likes to have light. And we will kind of, especially if I'm already in a very, very anxious mood and I just want to be left alone, even with her being in the room, we'll kind of like, I don't want to turn on the light right now, but I want to eat. She'll say it every single time, food, I want food, I can't see them. Like, I'm sorry, but like, you can't see. Like, sometimes this camera does actually automatically adjust to the lighting. So even if the room is really dark, it'll still make it look light in here. But this is generally pretty much what it may be a little bit lighter than it actually is. Like, that, it's kind of dark in here. Kind of. Some would actually say, dude, it's dark in there. Like, it's actually dark. I mean, I can see. I can still make out my food when I eat it, though. I really can. If I can make out my food, I'm good. Not make out with it. Any weirdos out there for some... Why I even just said that? I'm not a... Let's just not. We crossed that bridge. Let's get back over it. It's okay. I want to keep talking about it, but yeah. I'm literally just repeating myself at this point. I do that a lot. Anyways, a little update on today. Let me get away from that. Oh, what's your name? Let me actually go back to this. Thank you for your comment the other day. I want to get the name right. I want to get the name right. Okay, for a second there I thought that was thunder, but that's somebody's truck. Eek. Okay, this guy right here, Vaughn Richards 1645. I appreciate your comment. We all have insecurities. It's normal. I constantly think I'm not good enough, and I do the best I can. Happy to see you continue the streak. Praying for your medical condition. Really appreciate that. And yes, I realize a lot of people out there, I know that I'm not alone and feel like a failure some days and totally worthless, just depressed, don't feel any motivation to do anything. Sometimes you manage to get up and go and live life anyways and put on a face for the public. Most days I have to put on a face even for my own family. Not that I don't think that they care or anything. I want to deal with it myself however I can and just kind of be whether it's just one-on-one with myself or even just one-on-one with God or both. Like, I just want to deal with it on my own. Not that I can't reach out to my family, or even Sammy, for Pete's sake. I live with Sammy. Some days you just try to just deal with it, you know. Just not that I have to put on a face for Sammy. She knows even when I'm struggling. But some days she knows I don't really want to talk about it either, and we just kind of keep each other company the best we can. And that's all you really can do. That's love too. Even if you can't fix the problem right away, you don't have to always fix a problem just like that. Just be there for somebody. That's all you need. Just be their distraction. And I love her for that. And same with my family. I love the distractions when they give it to me. My challenges, though, I'm just going to tell you guys the best that I can. Because I know I'm not alone in feeling anxiety and depression, feeling worthless and stuff. Like, I'm going to break this down the best that I can, though. I actually was in special education classes in school, like elementary school, middle school, high school, stuff like that. I was in those. And to this day, we're not even 100% sure if I am severely autistic. Like, I've put it on the table for the last 10 years. I've tried to keep it out of videos because there's some people that are just like, you're not autistic, you're just weird, blah, 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 blah. But at the very least, I'm possibly Asperger's. I am trying to figure that out now with my doctors. We're working it out. Let's just say that. That's all I can say. We're working it out. And it's not to say that autistic people are bad by any stretch. That's not what I'm trying to say. I just know that I have certain challenges. Hand-eye coordination sometimes is off. Just how I problem solve things or explain things or just my general quirks. How I handle, whether it's fixing a light bulb or fixing a car, making a call for a doctor's appointment or something. Simple task of just maybe cooking a meal or... I'm trying to think of so many wide varieties. It's such a wide variety of things, and there's so many different gray areas, and some things I'm actually okay with. Some things I can semi-handle, and here we are. But at the same time, also here we are because I haven't been able to work in a while, not only because of my stomach issues. I mean, those are hindering me very much right now. It's hard to socialize because people think I'm gross when I cough and spit or burp, and I do it a lot. I keep cutting it out of this for obvious reasons. You don't see me spitting right now, but in between takes I am. I just went to the doctors again and had a scope shoved down my throat, so praying for the best on that. But it's not even just that. Like, I've gone from job to job in my past, and most people, you know, sometimes you just get fired. It happens. Sometimes you really try to hold on to a job and it just doesn't work out. You end up just leaving for another job. I've done that. like I said before, take March to the Beat of a Different Drum and kind of double on that or add on to that however you will. I'm just, not that I can't totally function with people, I kind of prefer not to. I'm very antisocial, but I can when I need to, and sometimes I like interacting with people. Sometimes I have a good conversation, whether it's a brief, pleasant conversation with a stranger, or, you know, even just somebody that I've grown to know over the years. You know, I haven't seen you in a while, but here we are. I may not always like to socialize, but I can, and it's just harder for me to do it. That's all. I still did, like, even to you guys, I could not put a name to whatever this. I'm sure there's so many names for disorders out there right now. It's not even funny. I'm sure there actually is a specific name for this. Maybe it's OCD. I mean, I do have OCD, but maybe whatever this is, maybe it's autism, maybe it's OCD, maybe it's anxiety, maybe it's something else in that family. I'm somewhere on the spectrum, and I know it. I just don't know exactly where. I'm even struggling to keep, like, locked in on here. Like, I focus better when I can stare off into the distance, weirdly, like that. Sometimes I can focus if I have a sentence in mind and I just continue on or just kind of string it together. Other times I just gotta look off. I have challenges. I struggled in school. I struggle in the job world. Not that I'm totally against working ever again in my life, but it's just harder for me, and I can't totally explain why. And it would take such a long video, such a long time to really go through it all. And some of it's just downright way too personal, to be honest with you. I'm just weird, and I don't, yeah. But I need to actually stop now because I want to have this easy to edit for today. I'm rendering a reaction right now, and I want to get this up at a good time as well. Sammy is away at her mom's right now, actually visiting her brother. I'm happy for her. She actually gets to do that. She actually went to do some errands this morning, and surprise, brother's coming to town. I'm happy she gets to see them, though. Topic for another day. All this topic for another day. This clip is getting way too long. I'm going to stop this before it gets any longer. It's going to be even harder to edit. We love you guys. Thank you for tuning in each and every single day. We really appreciate it. I can't even explain how much we appreciate it. 'Cause I'm so self-conscious. Even as I do this, I'm like, I don't want to post this. This is going to suck to edit, blah, blah, blah. Nobody in the entire world wants to watch me babble about this stuff. Or even maybe me and Sammy just goofing off with each other. Like, not that I don't love her, not that I don't want to share that with people. But in the back of my mind, even when we're goofing off, I feel like nobody wants to watch that. Like, I'm very, very hard on myself. Because I strive for perfection, and sometimes that just doesn't happen. Like, I watch these YouTube videos, and I'm thinking, I want to do that. That's exactly what I want to do. And even whether it's the resources or the motivation, we can't do that. But maybe one day. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video anyways. Thank you so very much for watching. You make our day just by being here and commenting and saying how much you love this. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, remember to love yourself. Easier said than done, I know. But you got this. Trust me, we're with you. God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. Whatever you're dealing with, we're with you. I promise. We love you. The streak continues. I forgot to say that yesterday. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Sammy will see you. Happy Memorial Day weekend.